When you were in New York, did stand-up ever cross your mind?
Never.
Never?
You know, when I started in LA in 2002, stand-up comedy wasn't very popular. People weren't doing it to like get rich or, you know, now it's like every single person I know in stand-up has a TV show.
Right.
I could list 35 people or, you know, 50 people probably who, and people now it's like they've been doing it for 2 years and then they get to be the showrunner of their own TV show. You know, it wasn't like that when I started in the early 2000s. To me, a stand-up comedian, when I was living in New York in the late 90s, I thought they were like, had to wear, you know, they wore a suit and talked about their wife.
Right,
like that
right.
didn't seem like a cool thing to me. I was into music and I wanted to be an actress. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of actress I wanted to be, but.
Well, tell me how you found it.
Well, I moved to LA and then I saw this girl that I knew, funnily enough, from Stella Adler, who was like the year above me, and she was like, yeah, I'm doing a show at the Comedy Store. I was like, okay, I'll go check her out. And I saw her do stand-up, and I was like, oh, you could just like talk. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know you could like dress cool, talk about how dumb everyone was. Like, I didn't know you could just be like a modern girl just like talking about your thoughts. And then I started doing it, and I took this class. This guy, Adam Barnhart, taught a comedy class. And he just like, his whole way of teaching was like, just talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we would like, you know, each class we would get up and it was all going towards a performance. You know, like May 3rd is your performance. And I was like so stressed out. I couldn't believe I was doing it. I was like, I'm just gonna do it once. You know, and I locked myself in my apartment at the time. And I had this boyfriend who like kept wanting to hang out. And I was like, no, you can't see me. I'm not seeing anyone. And I remember he was like, putting, you know, food for me in the tree. I was like, no, stay out, because there's something in me that knew.
Wait, he was putting food in a tree?
He like wanted to see me, and I was like, no, and he's like, well, I'm gonna leave you stuff in. I just remember he was like, I was being,
you.
He was a loser, but I was being very strict with my space because there was something in me that knew I could only do this if I like became like a bubble, and somehow cobbled together this set, and then I went on stage and I didn't think people were gonna laugh. And it was the most amazing set. Actually, I was so nervous my hairdresser gave me a Valium. So I remember when people started laughing, it felt like waves, like washing over me. Like it was an out of body experience.
So your first set, you were on Valium.
I know, because I was like, why doesn't it ever feel like that anymore? And I was like, oh, that was on drugs. But it was such an out of body experience that I was definitely like hooked. Like if that hadn't happened, I never would have done it again because I didn't really
is that true?
I wasn't dying to be a comedian, but it was like I just couldn't believe they were laughing at things that I had come up with, you know, from my head.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.